Hello, it's Tuesday again. As you can see from that, I'm clearing space for more posters which are on the floor. You can't see them because I positioned the camera in a different spot, just to mix things up a little, keep everyone entertained. This week's theme, as you probably guessed from Connor's video, is the Olympics. Living in Britain, you'd probably think I was really excited about the Olympics, but I'm not really. I'm not a very big fan of sport. But at the same time, I really do enjoy the Olympics because it allows everyone just to see sport that you don't usually get to see. For example, in England, like the most talked about sport ever is about football. I'm not into football, so I'm instantly just not into sports. But I do like sports such as swimming and running and diving and stuff, but I consider them more kind of fitness. Like I used to swim, but I used to swim to try and keep fit rather than swim to enter a competition. One thing I have to agree on is the corporate evilness behind all of it. Not the fact that they're making an awful lot of money, but like Connor mentioned, McDonald's. If you want to buy chips at the Olympics, without buying fish and chips, you have to buy them at McDonald's. Which is a bit unfair. And you don't like McDonald's chips. And what happens if you're like a vegan or something who can't eat fish? You'd not be able to have chips, which is very unfair. Also, there's been all these scandals to do with tickets not being distributed or something because of the sponsors getting the tickets, but they're not giving out the tickets, so the Olympic places look really empty and it's sad. Sorry, I'm being a bit rude here, aren't I? I'm meant to be talking to you, but I'm texting people instead. I put that down, I won't pick it up again. Anyway, the big thing about the Olympics is how it brings all the countries together. Now that might sound cliche, but I'm not really being cliche at all. Because in the end, I mean, every country wants to get the golds or the silvers or the bronze in their sports that they've entered in, but it doesn't really matter, and it's all friendly. However, there can be a bit of aggression that comes out of it. Just yesterday, I think it was in the team gymnastics or whatever that my family were watching, Britain was second, but then Japan said the judges were wrong, which is a bit unfair, but they said the judges were wrong, and basically we then got demoted to bronze, which is still brilliant. I mean, it's better than most countries, so it's not like we went from the top to the very bottom. But, I mean, it caused a bit of aggression, and then there was a lot of booing, so I'm pretty sure some gymnastic extremists no longer like Japan. I thought the opening ceremony was rather good. I mean, Rowan Atkinson was funny as usual, and the songs were alright. I didn't understand the thing with the boy and the girl and the lost phone, because that was stupid, it had nothing to do with Britain. The most absurd thing about it was that she lost her phone. I'm not sure if every country saw this, I know we did in Britain. The girl loses her phone, and the boy, who's obviously like in love with her or something, sees her lose the phone, picks up his phone, and then rings her and goes, "Hello, yeah, you just dropped your phone." And then she pulls her phone out of her pocket, picks up her phone and goes, "Oh yeah, I did. Thank you." What? Continuity error. England, Britain, whatever. God. I find it funny how the chanters don't even need to change anything, because when they're watching football, they're just like, "England!" And now they're just like, "GB!" So, there's no different for them. So, it's all good. So, who do I think will win? Don't know, probably China. China tend to win, like, overall. But the Americans are doing quite well, so it could be America. It won't be Britain. It's never us, or Team GB or whatever. Like I said before, it doesn't matter who wins. In the end, it doesn't matter who wins, because I mean, it'd be brilliant for a bunch of British people to get medals to wear and boast about. But they'll just eventually just go to the next Olympics and try again, unless they're too old. I think all the old people should get the medals, that way they get one. But then it's not really deserving it. It's like giving an Oscar to someone just about to die. I don't know. I'm not a big sport person. So this is probably going to be the end of my mishmash of ideas about the Olympics video. Sorry I couldn't speak a lot about anything, I'm not a sports person. I just think generally people need to chill out about everything. Sammy, who's Friday, will be doing a punishment, which we haven't decided yet, so she'll film it and do it as soon as we've decided, because she failed to put up a video because she was on holiday or something. But she didn't tell us, I swear. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention, I don't pay attention a lot. This is the end, goodbye.